I'd like to share some truths with you. Truths about how we create our own lives, often without even realizing it. What you're about to hear, it's about the power already inside you. Most of us go through life feeling at the mercy of circumstances, as if the world outside is pulling all the strings. But there comes a moment, maybe it's happening to you now, when we start to sense that life isn't just a series of random events. We begin to realize that we are participants in this creation, not just spectators. In fact, you have been creating your reality all along. Every thought, every emotion, every belief you hold is like a little seed planted in the soil of your life. It's empowering because it means you hold more influence over your life than you realized. At the same time, it can feel overwhelming because you might start to wonder, if I'm creating my life, why would I create difficulties or things I don't want? In truth, many of us manifest by default without even realizing it. We dwell on fears or what we lack and invite more of the same. It's like using a powerful tool without knowing how it works. Conscious manifesting starts with a simple but profound shift: internal alignment. By this I mean aligning your mind, emotions, and beliefs with what you truly want. It's an inside job. We often try to change things by pushing harder in the outside world, but the real work happens within us first. Take a moment to reflect on something you deeply desire. Maybe it's a career, a relationship, or health. Now ask yourself honestly, do you believe in your heart that you can have it? Do you feel at peace with the idea of it in your life? This inner check-in is so important because if part of you is saying, yes, I want this, but another quieter part is whispering, I'm not sure this is possible, I'm not sure, then you have conflicting intentions. It's as if one part of you is moving forward while another part is holding back. I've learned that when our thoughts and feelings contradict each other, the subconscious gets mixed signals. It's like sending out a request and then immediately canceling it. For example, you might think, I'd love to start my own business. And that thought is like placing an order. But seconds later, if worry creeps in, what if I fail? I probably can't afford it. That worry is like sending a second message saying, actually, never mind. And so, nothing happens, or progress is painfully slow. The initial request was heard. It's just that the follow-up doubt was heard just as clearly. The subconscious mind doesn't choose to grant only positive wishes and ignore negative ones. It responds to the overall vibration of what we think and feel. This is why internal alignment matters so much. When all parts of you are aligned in the same direction, you send one clear signal and things can move. The key then is to clarify your intent. Get clear on what you really want and why you want it. Clarity is powerful. It's like focusing the lens of a camera. The picture becomes sharp and vivid. If you're vague or trying to manifest 10 different things at once, you might feel scattered, and your results can be scattered too. You might start with a simple statement or thought, I intend to find a career path that excites me, or I intend to welcome a truly loving, joyful relationship into my life. Notice if that statement brings a spark of hope or relief. That positive feeling is a sign you're aligned with the idea. Once you know your intention, commit to it. By commitment, I mean hold your intention as is something real and possible. When doubt arises, and it might, because we're human, Remind yourself that you don't need to know how it will happen or when. Your job is simply to decide what you want and to be open to it. Think of planting a seed. You decide what seed to plant, that's your intention. You prepare the soil, that's your internal alignment, and you place the seed in the earth. You wouldn't keep digging it up every hour to check if it's growing, right? And this is the classic example of how your approach should be regarding manifestation. Now comes a step that many find challenging, yet it's one of the most crucial: letting go. Letting go means releasing your tight hold on the outcome and the process. It sounds paradoxical. After all, it's something you dearly want, so why would you let go? But think of letting go not as giving up your desire, but as giving up your worry and need to control it. When you let go, you're essentially saying, okay, I've decided what I want. Now I'm stepping back and allowing it to come to me in the best possible way. Every creation, everything that eventually becomes tangible, begins in the invisible realm of thought and energy. Before something becomes real in the physical sense, it exists as an idea, a vision, a potential. Consider any object around you. Before it took shape, someone first envisioned it. This understanding is manifesting consciously, realizing that the unseen is just as real as the seen, just as important. When you visualize or imagine something you desire, you are actually creating it in the spiritual plane first. You're giving it a kind of existence even before you can touch it. This is why imagination and visualization can be so powerful. Not because they magically control external events, but because they initiate the process of creation. We all possess this innate ability to shape energy into form. In fact, we do it all the time without effort. We've been doing it since we were children, naturally and playfully. Remember, manifesting is meant to be a natural, even playful process. Life isn't meant to be a constant struggle. We can choose an easier path by not overcomplicating creation. Think of kids. They imagine effortlessly and have fun. We do something similar when we manifest, using our natural imagination and belief to shape reality. There really are no strict rules for manifesting beyond these broad principles. Everyone's style will be a little different, and that's fine. Some people like to write their intentions in a journal, others speak them in prayer or visualize them vividly. Do whatever helps you feel connected and excited about your vision. You have an inner guidance that knows what you need. Ultimately, you'll find your own way that works best for you. You'll know you've found it when the process starts feeling more natural and joyful and less like work. The truth is, you've been creating your life all along. Manifesting consciously is simply learning to do it deliberately, using the power you already have. So as we wrap up this gentle conversation, think back to the desire or intention you held a few minutes ago. Imagine it as a small, glowing light inside you, something real in your inner world. Feel grateful for it, as if it's a gift already on its way to you.